so I just wanted to make a quick video since we got an opportunity here to make a seam. I wanted to show you guys how to do it. See right here in the back of the closet, we're going to have to put a little piece there and a little piece over there, and we're going to show you the proper way to make a seam. First off, I'm going to fold it out flat because it's going to be hard to seam in that area, so we'll fold it over here and get it out where I can work with it. This is the piece I'm going to use to put my extra bit on there, extra little bit. And what we're going to do, rather than straight edging it with the straight edge, which damages the edge of the carpet, we're actually going to part the fibers. Carpet is made in rows. If you could come down here real quick and look real good. See these individual rows of carpet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my ink pen here and just get right in between one of them rows. See that? Look real close right there. See between the rows there? And I'm going to part it with this pen. That way whenever I cut it, I don't cut the fibers. I'm only going to cut the backing of the carpet. This is a row cutter here. If you can look here, it actually has two blades in it, two individual blades in it. And bends I'm cutting, and I'm using this piece, I want to use the blade that's on that side. Pull the other blade back up in there. It's got adjustments here, little lines on it, so you can see about where to set it. And most carpets, that line right there is about right. So now that I got my row run, I'm just going to take this and go right in between it. It is important that you keep this straight up and down and don't lean it. Okay, look here, see, without the bends, I didn't straight edge it. I have no loose fibers. I didn't damage the carpet whatsoever. Everything is just like it would come from the factory. So it gives us a good edge without losing any fibers. So I'm going to do the same thing to this piece. I'm going to spread them out there. And this time, since we're using this side, I'm going to switch my blades around, push that one up, and get the other one down since I'm using that side. Go right in the row again. Once again, no loose fibers, everything is nice and clean. That's going to go right together, real nice. You're never going to know anything. Sideways like that will tell if you got a really nice seam. If you rub it sideways, you'll not see it. I use the Oricon Cool Top. It's just my iron of choice. And I like to use a smooth roller. A lot of people will use a tractor that has little spikes on it. What happens when you run your iron on this and it heats up, when they make the carpet in the factory, they'll actually heat the fibers up and twist it. That's how you get those little twisties. The fibers are actually twisted together. See, if you straighten them out, they come apart and you got a couple fibers actually are twisted together to make one. So if I use a spiked tractor on this, a roller with spikes on it, when you heat it up with the iron and roll it, it'll cause a little fuzzy spot there. So I like the smooth roller. It don't damage the fibers. It keeps everything nice and tight. If you get your seam good, you don't need the spiky roller anyways to blend it in together, because it's going to be together right anyway. So just tear my tape off about the length I need there, end to end. There's little black lines in the middle. What you want to do is just kind of center that under each piece. I got one line here and one line there. That's going to be good. Another thing, my iron, I keep it on about 3, 2.5 or 3 temperature wise. If you get it too hot, it'll cause a peaking and dipping around your seam. So I like to just keep it good enough to burn the glue, but not too much to damage the back of the carpet. You can kind of feel it if it's melted good enough, because it's going to slide pretty easy. If it's not melted good enough, it's going to be hard to push. Well, we got just a second. This is the seamer down now. What it is, it's got little slots in it here, and I turn it on and it'll suck the glue up in the back of that, and it'll be dry and cooled off in just a second. It's where we don't have to worry about damaging it when we fold it back over or anything like that. Plus it sucks the glue up in the back of the carpet real good as well. So many reasons to use this. I just can't explain them all and take a 2-hour video to talk about all the good things about the Seamer Down Now, but I highly recommend it to any professional. Okay, so as you can see, my glue is nice and melted there. I want to push one down in it and pull the other one right in tight. And if you'll see how it pushes there, that lets me know that they're both together good, the backings are good. I want to rub it and make sure it don't get overlapped. And then I'm going to roll it right down in the glue. It's going to get a little loud here, and I'm going to put the Seamer Down Now on it. If you don't have the Seamer Down Now, you can always just use a weight, a board, a toolbox, or anything, just something to hold pressure on it. But I do recommend the Seamer Down Nows. Once again, I just want to make sure they're flat. I'm going to pull it together, nice and easy. See how it's pushing? That lets me know it's all together good. You can actually pull the fibers apart and see right there's the backing of both the cuts. That lets me know that's together real good. Then I just want to rub it like that, roll it down in the glue, and put this on it. Okay, and it's just that fast. The Seamer Down Now has already cooled this off. I don't have to worry about pulling it apart. It's good to go. That's the proper way to make a seam.